cutie pies. We are going to dye my roots. Basically, we're gonna dye my hair. It's gonna be the first time I have ever touched up my own roots. So keep that in mind. I am a newbie. I'm gonna put some of the creators' handles in the description box and their links to the ones I watched. But as you can tell, we are getting dark roots right now. And my hair has been copper for about a year. I normally, if you've watched my vlogs or follow my Instagram, and if you don't, if you're new here, I normally go to my guy Jimmy, who owns the Color Lab in Stamford, Connecticut. And I recently moved to New York City about a few months ago. So I went to him once so far, but it is kind of hard for me to get up there right now. So I'm gonna touch them up myself. My mom and I tried doing this a couple of days ago. It did not work out because I'm such a newbie and I thought that you can mix developer with semi-permanent dye. It does not work. So this is what I got in the mail. Got the 20 volume developer. I'm gonna also link everything down in the description below. And then I got 2 colors. Also, have never really done a box dye like this. We're gonna learn today. I honestly prefer paying for service than do it myself, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So we have the Ion Permanent Cream Hair Color 7RC. This one's the medium copper blonde. And then we have the Ion Permanent Cream Hair Color 6R. This is the dark red blonde. So I'm gonna mix this together with developer for my roots. And then in a separate bowl, I'm gonna have just these two together to touch up my hair. But I really just wanna see how the roots go first before I see if I want to dye my whole hair. It's gonna be an experiment. And Brad Mondo, if you're watching this, you probably never will. Don't judge me. Jimmy, my hairstylist, if you're watching this also, I'm sorry, I love you. I really want bangs again. Once that nice weather hits, I'm gonna get some bangs. We're gonna be banging. But for now, we're working with what we got. First things first, so that I don't make a hot mess, I'm putting plastic bags. They actually sell kits on Amazon for all this stuff. But yeah, but I didn't do this when I did the semi-permanent dye and it got all over my sink. So yeah, I'm gonna put this on my sink. And secondly, I'm gonna put my little cape on. It might look silly, but it's gonna be worth not damaging my little Sunny shirt. Okay, now I'm gonna separate my hair in 4 first. Separate it into 4 sections. I'm gonna start with the bottom first and kind of just work my way up. As you can see, my hair is really light. It's kind of like a dirty blonde, but with 20 developer, it normally lightens fairly quickly. So that process shouldn't take too long. I have this container. It has the ounces on here. Got this on Amazon. I'm actually gonna get another container so I can just do the dye on the other container and then the developer with the dye on this one for the roots. For whatever reason, the instructions are inside the box, so when I was trying to rip it open, I ripped it. I don't know why that's the case. 20 volume developer, the processing time is about 30 to 45 minutes. And it is telling me that for the application, use a non-metallic bowl. Mix 2 ounces of the Ion Color Brilliance with 2 ounces of the Ion Sensitive Scalp Developer. Mixing ratio is 1:1. High Lift Blonde series is mixed 1:2. For High Lift Blondes, mix 2 ounces of color with 4 ounces into Sensitive Scalp Developer. So I'm not doing blonde or anything crazy like that. So I am going to do 2 ounces of the developer. Smells good. So let's see, okay, 2 ounces of the developer. Oh, perfect. That's about 2 ounces. I have the measuring right there. And basically it's gonna be 2 ounces of the color. I have two colors, so medium copper blonde, dark red blonde. I'll probably do a little more of the medium copper blonde than the dark red blonde, just because I don't want it to be too red. Same cap, and kind of just punch the hole in it. It's not enough. I'm gonna pour more, but I have to really squeeze it out. If you have a window, open it. Opening up the second color now. I saw some people do all their hair first and then the roots after to avoid hot root, but we're gonna do roots first. If I see that it's getting a little bit too much, I'll just rinse it off and we'll go from there. This is also my setup right now. I have this mirror so I can see what I'm doing in the back. I do have gloves, by the way, but I just wanted to show you kind of like how much I'm putting in there. It's kind of hard to mix with one hand, so 1 second. And here are the visuals of what that looks like. I'm gonna start applying it to my hair. So for some reason the time lapse messes up with the lighting. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm kind of getting the bottom roots first. Someone out there is probably screaming that I'm applying this so wrong, but that's kind of how it is when you do something for the first time. Oh my gosh, and I was just talking about gloves and I forgot to put them on. You see what I mean? You guys see what I mean? Yeah. All right, gloves are coming on. So you kind of get the idea. I'm gonna come back to you when we have progressed a little more. I can kind of tell that it's doing its thing. I'm sweating. But yeah, I'm just applying it everywhere. Front pieces now. At least now I can see what the heck I'm doing, which is nice. I'm trying to coat that. Again, if you're a professional, so much respect for everything that you do, truly. Like, this is probably one of the quote-unquote simplest things, and yet it still feels like a lot, so I can only imagine constantly trying to figure out people's hair and chemicals and colors and color theory with hair dyeing. Like, mad respect to all y'all, and that's why I pay good money, because if you go cheap, and mind you, yes, I'm going cheap right now, I get it, it's kind of hypocritical, but for years I paid good money to get my hair dyed. I have other things this fall I'm trying to spend money on. I hope one day to go back to my natural hair. I, like most people, decided to start this journey, and it's been a few years now. As you can see, it's gonna be a while before I can go back to my natural hair color. Having fun while I'm still in my 20s for a few more weeks. Make sure I get everything, and one of the girlies I watched said to make sure not only to really coat it, but to kind of go past your roots too, so it kind of blends together a lot better. And some of them use 3 different colors mixed in. I couldn't, the other one was sold out, so I just did 2. And I got all of this on Amazon. I don't know why, for me this is gonna be the most satisfying part, and it's because right here is like right where my hair parts. It's just like super satisfying. I still don't know for sure if I don't know for sure if I want to dye my whole hair today. Like, I might just do the roots, but I haven't decided yet. But one more piece, I'm also filming a TikTok right now. Multitasking queen. The good thing is I don't have to use bleach. This is like hydrogen peroxide, basically. Love how I progressively got sweatier. Just a little bit here. Ooh. I really think this is gonna work, guys. I think this is gonna work, which makes me so excited. There's definitely more dye and developer than I needed, but I used a good amount of it. So I think the 2 ounces was still a good deal. If you have thicker hair than I do, probably need more. If you have really thin hair, well, probably need way less. We are learning together. And I hope that if you're new to this too, that you take something out of my trials and errors here. I'm gonna leave this on, set 30 to 45 minutes. I'm gonna put it up in a clip. I might mix a little bit, honestly, to do the rest of my hair. I'll let you know if I do. But for now, I'm gonna figure it out on my own. We still have about 20-25 minutes left. But just seeing how this color is coming out, definitely way more red than the rest of my hair. I do think I'm gonna have to dye it. Yeah, definitely a bit more red. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm gonna come out like the Cheeto girls, the hot Cheeto girls in high school. But honestly, red fades like really quickly. So I'm gonna mix another bowl with just the dye and not the developer for this. Quite the process, quite the process. Quite the process, lovely. All right, love. Clocking on love. I watch a lot of Love Island. I'm almost fully caught up. My hair is so long. This is the longest I've had it this long in a while. Normally, at some point within the year, I cut it all off. But ever since it's been copper, I have not had the urge. But I do definitely have the urge to get bangs again for fall. I would never during summer. But I think for fall, it'd be a look. Let's hope I'm making good decisions here. Let's really hope I am. I'm not gonna lie, the application for that was a little bit questionable. I did use a brush and tried to really like kind of get it out. I don't know how even it's gonna be, so that one was a little questionable, but we shall see. A lot of work. And I had to open the door, the bathroom door, because I felt like I was gonna faint with these smells in here. There's no ventilation. I am gonna rinse this off in the kitchen sink so that I don't get my tub stained. Here is the progress. If this comes out successful, I'm gonna be so proud of myself. All right, guys, I'm really happy with the results. I washed my face, I took a shower, washed out my hair, and I just blow dried it, and I just did these. So let me show you everything, how it came out. Like, look how good that looks. I'm so proud of myself. Like, it actually turned out so cute. So cute. Like, the color match could not have been more perfect. I really was completely doing this blindly, but I feel really good about it. I mean, I feel like if this is my first time, then I know that in the future it's gonna only get better. Like, it feels really soft too. I did a hair mask. I'll show you guys when I'm all dolled up how it looks like, but this is right after. Super, super happy. Definitely recommend. I'll show you guys a better look at the back. if you see anything that I don't see, well then I should probably go check my mirror, but it feels really soft and I love it. Now I don't have to pay $200+ to get my hair done at the salon, at least not right now. I really wish I would have built up the courage to learn this earlier. I could have probably saved a lot of money, but here is the glammed up version of the hair. This is my Sunday going to brunch outfit. Got my little skirt. I got stockings because it's like 60 something degrees today. I think it's like 70 now, but yeah, it is feeling like fall, and cherry red, or red in general, is the trending color. Perfect timing to be a cutie redhead. And I'd recommend if you're thinking of going red. It has given me a lot of confidence recently. So, I mean, honestly, within the past year. So I love it, the end result. And I did blow dry, straighten, and did my little curtain bangs like I usually do with the rollers. So thank you for watching this video, and if you have any questions about anything I use, just let me know. But I'm going to tag everything in the description so that way I can help other girlies out that are trying to do this for the first time and save some money on the salon. Please like and subscribe. It's a free way to support an artist.